everybody. When I look out here, I see a lot of familiar faces from over the years. And I just want to thank all of y'all for coming. It's great to see everybody here to remember Dr. Jerry Whitt. My uncle would jokingly call him the Reverend Dr. Jerry Whitt, just to get it under his skin. So it kind of makes me chuckle hearing Bruce say that. But Jerry had a great sense of humor, so I'm sure he'd be fine with me picking at him a little bit today. I don't know how many of the congregation members here know, but I don't think he wanted you to know that he once got 2 traffic tickets on the same day, both while on the way to church. I believe the first one was for speeding, and the next one is for turning left off Sharon Road before 9 a.m. I loved reminding him of that, but he did not appreciate it so much. Jerry was a great cook. He was especially adept at the simmering pot of goodness that would fill a home with its smell and aroma. It's especially true for his chili and spaghetti sauce. But I remember one time he had made his famous chili and inadvertently had substituted cinnamon powder for the chili powder. And nobody realized this until we all took the first taste from that chili. And everybody at the table was kind of... You never let that one down either. I remember Mom bought Jerry a blue canoe for Christmas one year. It was facilitated by Tor and Pam, who I wish could be here, but I know that they're on vacation. Tor and Pam Smith. I remember that canoe laying propped against the backyard fence for years and years and years, just collecting leaves. I think it was used a total of 2 times, perhaps. I was lucky enough to take ownership of that canoe last year prior to Mom and Jerry moving to Florida. Jerry was not happy about that at all. I think he felt like he could get a better deal from someone. But I think he'd be happy to know it's now sitting against my fence in the backyard. So there are literally boxes upon boxes of sermons that Jerry has written over the years, and to me it's mind-boggling to see such an amassed volume of one man's interpretations and opinions on so many different topics and subjects. I hope that someday I'll have an opportunity to read through them all and revisit and remember his messages from all of those years. I think that will have to be in my own retirement. It's going to take some time. But it is just so incredible to me that Jerry, this incredibly insightful man, was able to craft not only an original message on a weekly basis and talk about it for 20 to 30 minutes, but also that every single one of them, week in and week out, was an impactful and meaningful message that moved you in some way. I don't know how he did it. When I get that chance to read through Jerry's sermons from all those years, I believe a recurring theme that will resonate over all those years is do not be a bystander when you see someone in need. Do not simply tell the story of a person in need. Tell the story of how you helped that person in need. Jerry would often reference the story of the Good Samaritan in the Bible and how this unlikely person came to the aid of someone in need when everyone else had done nothing but pass by. I remember a message that Jerry delivered on one Sunday morning years ago that for whatever reason has stuck with me through today. I'm sorry I couldn't unearth the original wording of what Jerry wrote. The story goes like this. So please allow me to channel my inner Jerry, and I'll leave you with this story. A scholar was on a photographic expedition in an impoverished country, and on his expedition, he came across a bakery. This bakery had a large glass window at its front which showcased the goods that the baker had for sale that day. Crouched on her knees in front of this bakery was an obviously starving little girl, only kept steady by virtue of her forehead being pressed against the glass, all the while staring and longing for the food inside. The scholar pulled out his camera and captured the scene on black and white film, and it did the equivalent of going viral at that time. The scholar was acclaimed for this incredibly moving piece of photography, how impactful the image was, and how it made each person feel when they saw that picture. Sometime later, there was an event in his honor at which he was telling the story of the scene in this particular picture. And as he shared every heartbeat of every moment up until he heard the click of his shutter in the camera, and as he was finishing telling the story of seeing this starving child with head pressed against the bakery window and the click of his shutter, softly a question was asked, and the question was simple. So what did you do next?